You'll get your bearings soon enough, and then you won't need that bloody stick.
I'm always going to need the bloody stick, Catherine.
Well, it was your idea to move. A fresh start, that's what you said.
I know. It's just frustrating. I know the old place so well.
Why move, Mummy? Because it was too difficult to be there.
I know this has been hard on you. I just think with all the memories haunting the old place, it'd be better to
Please don't say it.
move on.
He says it's good to remember. We can't forget her. That would be worse than moving on. Easy for him. He probably thinks he's suffered enough losing his sight. That must make it easier to move on. He's paid a price. Why won't he stare in some other direction? The cloudy grey in his eyes. It's like he can read my thoughts when he looks at me, digesting my resentment. Why can't he feel it? Of course he must feel it. It's so strong it must give off a stench, like sour milk, gag-inducing, offensive to the senses. I want him to feel it. Oh, John, you're getting it everywhere. Give it here. I'll get some paper towels.
You know I didn't do this on purpose.
Why is Daddy angry, Mummy? You didn't do anything. He spilled the water. It made a big mess everywhere. Why is Daddy angry with you?
Why? Well, I don't know why. He drove. He insisted. He wouldn't let me persuade him otherwise. It's his fault. Stupid fool thought I needed a rest. Now I have to take care of him like he's some kind of invalid. What rest is there now? What peace? Well, he can't just take our daughter away and expect a doting, carefree, angelic wife.
Catherine?
What does he want now? What? Sorry, what?
I'm going to go catch up on the news.
Sure.
It's so lonely, Mummy. It's so dark here. Why is it so dark? It's his fault. Daddy did this. Where are you?
It's like he doesn't even remember her. But I am tormented day and night for something he did.
Hello? Catherine, is that you?
It's all your fault. Mummy, you can make Daddy join me. It's what he deserves for what he did. What he deserves.
Catherine? Who deserves?
She's all alone.
You're scaring me now. What are you talking about?
My little girl. You took her from me and now she's all alone.
Our little girl. How many times do I need to apologise? It was an accident.
It's not good enough. still looking at me. Stop looking at me!
Good evening. Sorry to disturb you, ma'am, but we're doing a routine round in your area today. Could I just step in for a moment?
It's pretty late.
There have been some break-ins in the area, and I need to make sure your neighbours and yourself are aware of all the safety precautions to take, just to avoid problems in the future. You have a lovely home.
You can sit down in the living room.
Are you okay, ma'am?
He knows. He knows everything.
Madam?
I'm fine.
This shouldn't take up too much of your time, but there have been a few break-ins that could have been avoided had the proper precautions been taken. For instance, having your lights on a timer when going out.
Stop it! Stop it!
Pardon me, I may have been rambling a bit.
She was lonely. She told me so.
Madam, are you sure that you're okay?
I hated him for what he'd done, and he was always looking at me with his cloudy eyes like I was to blame.
I don't understand.
I didn't want to hurt him. I just didn't want to leave Gail all alone.
Who did you not mean to hurt? Calm down and tell me what's happened.
His eyes! I can still see them in the bath.
Backup, calling all units, suspected homicide, victim male, mid-40s.
I'm sorry, John. Take care of Gail for me.